Hey everybody, Thomas here, and welcome back to SFF180. It is Monday, October 26th, and you know what that means? It's time for another mailbag. Pretty light week this week, only 3 packages came in, so that means I'm going to start out with quite a few announcements. Well, not quite a few, I think maybe 3. The first one is hello and welcome to my little flurry of new subscribers that turned up in the last several days. I think middle of last week, I did that gaming video with the RPG Minx, and since then over 100 new people have turned up to the channel. I want to welcome all of you guys. Some of you, this may be the very first time you've experienced a BookTube channel, so all I can say is thank you so much for coming by, subscribing, checking out the channel. I hope you enjoy what you see, and stick around, okay? Because there's a whole lot more to come. And now, the second announcement, numero 2, is that the public voting is now open for the BookTube SFF Awards, and I'm going to link you right there to the video announcement on Nicole's channel, where she will, tell you all about that. And then, of course, I will put the link in the description below. But that's there's going to be a public vote on the shortlist for the BookTube SFF Awards, and then we have all collectively decided, and it has been an absolute complete circus trying to get all of our schedules to coincide. But we've decided that Sunday, November 22nd, no time decided as of yet, but it will probably be early afternoon if you're here in the States. That will be the day we do the awards ceremony live show, the big live show. So keep an eye out for that and for future announcements. Third, Halloween is on the way, and I have got a special Halloween video coming up. I originally announced this for Friday, but it's actually going to be Saturday. I'm going to post it Saturday morning, and this will be a big review going over several recommended SF/horror reads, or perhaps just science fiction novels that will still give you a case of the shudders. Harder to find that sort of thing than you might think, but there are some pretty good examples out there, and I will recommend a few for your creepy pleasure. All right? So keep an eye out for that this coming Saturday. Without further ado then, let's get into this week's books. Because of all the new subs, last week's mailbag ended up being like the highest viewed mailbag I've ever done, which kind of makes me wish it had been a better episode of the mailbag in terms of like actual books received, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm just happy everybody checked it out. In this first package, we have a novel by A.G. Riddle, and this is called Departure. And apparently it has already been optioned by 20th Century Fox for a movie version, so let's see what it's all about. So this came out apparently last Tuesday in stores on the 20th of October. And let's see, what do we have? Here we go. Here it is. En route to London from New York, Flight 305 suddenly loses power and crash lands in the English countryside, plunging a group of strangers into a mysterious adventure that will have repercussions for all of humankind. Struggling to stay alive, the survivors soon realize that the world they've crashed in is very different from the one they left. But where are they? Why are they here, and how will they get back home? 5 passengers seem to hold clues about what's really going on. Writer Harper Lane, venture capitalist Nick Stone, German genetic researcher Sabrina Schroeder, a computer scientist Yul Tan, and Grayson Shaw, the son of a billionaire philanthropist. That's all a bit arch, isn't it? As more facts about the crash emerge, it becomes clear that some in this group know more than they're letting on. Answers that will lead Harper and Nick to uncover a far-reaching conspiracy involving their own lives. As they begin to piece together the truth, they discover they have the power to change the future and the past to save our world or end it. Okay, well, it all sounds very, high concept sort of thing that Hollywood likes. Maybe a bit potboilery, but could be fun. Who knows? Anyway, Departure by A.G. Riddle is currently in stores from Harper Voyager. Okay, and here's a package from Random Penguin that is oddly shaped and kind of unusually heavy, and feels like it could be an art book of some kind. Oh, okay. Well, you know how the trend lately has been adult coloring books? Well, I've just gotten a couple, and this one is a Game of Thrones adult coloring book, and this other one is the Outlander adult coloring book. Interesting. Let's have a flip through these. Okay, so it looks like you have, one side is text, and then the other side is going to be some kind of basic line art that I guess you can take your Prismacolors and go to town. And it says that the Outlander book is out tomorrow, and I'm going to guess the same is true of the Game of Thrones coloring book. It says filled with 45 original black and white illustrations, inspired by the sights and scenes of the wildly popular Outlander series. So, and that's about it. So this one here, and let's take a quick flip through Game of Thrones, shall we? Okay, so as you see, like so. And like so yet again. All men must draw, it says on the back. That's adorable. And like so yet again. All right, so all of you Outlander fangirls and you Game of Thrones nerds, get your coloring on, because both of these books are out tomorrow from Random House. Here's one that I think looks pretty nice too. Just show you that one also. And this final package is a Tor title. And it's a new novel by Orson Scott Card. It's called Gatefather. It is the third book in the Mither Mages series, which began with The Gate Thief and the Lost Gate. We've all sort of made up in our own minds, I'm sure, what we think of Orson Scott Card as a person and whether or not, you know, he is a writer we want to read. So we really don't need to spend time on that conversation again, do we? But if you are interested, Danny North is the first Gate Mage to be born on Earth in nearly 2,000 years, or at least the first to survive to claim his power. Families of Westill in exile on Earth have had a treaty that required the death of any suspected Gate Mage. The wars between the families had been terrible until at last they realized it was their own survival in question. But a Gate Mage, one who could build a great gate back to Westill, would give his own family a terrible advantage over all the others and reignite the wars, so they all had to die. And if the families didn't kill them, the Gate Thief would. That mysterious mage who destroyed every great gate in the Gate Mage before it could be opened between Earth and Westill. It looks like a bit of a combination of science fiction and fantasy altogether with a young adult protagonist, but Gatefather by Orson Scott Card is out now from Tor Books. And that is all I have for this episode of the Mailbag. Once again, thank you all for joining me. For the new people, these were the review copies that I got free from publishers this week. I had no idea what was in those packages until I opened them, so as always, please light up the comments. Let me know which looks most interesting and exciting to you, which you would like to see me prioritize in the review queue. I can't really do a review of a coloring book except to say maybe that the drawings are nice, and if you're a colorist, you'll have fun with them. But otherwise, please leave a like if you enjoyed watching, share this video far and wide with all of your SFF reading friends, and above all, if you haven't done so yet, please sub. That is how SFF180 grows as a channel, and I have really enjoyed my recent growth spurt. Remember, 2,000 subs and you get that library tour, okay? So until I see all you guys next time, happy reading.